Hello, I'm Miss Olivia from the Lynchburg Public Library here for another story time around town. Today we are visiting the Legacy Museum, which is the Museum of African American History of Lynchburg and the surrounding counties. Up next we have Ramona, who is on the board of directors, to share a little bit more information about the museum.
Well, good afternoon, Olivia. My name is Ramona Battle, and I'm on the board of directors here at the Legacy Museum of African American History. And we're so glad that you're visiting with us today. I'll tell you a little bit about the museum. We're very young. We just celebrated our 21st anniversary. This building that we're in is over 100 years old. So we have two galleries, 1 and 2. We're in Gallery 1 here. Every 2 years, this museum mounts a exhibit. This particular exhibit that's up now is called The Development of an Athlete, and it's going to be up until next year, 2023, because as you know, we lost 7 months in 2021 because the museum was closed to the public. What we did do in the spring of 2021 is our exhibit committee, which is made up of board members, docents, and also community partners. We developed a virtual tour, and it has been on our website now for a few months. Our mission is that we focus on local African Americans who have made wonderful contributions to the city of Lynchburg and the surrounding counties and cities. So everybody that you see in any of our exhibits are always local people. They're people who have strived, persevered, overcome all kinds of challenges, and they've excelled in whatever position they chose. So we're very proud of the accomplishments of the people that were featured here. And in the spring of this year, we're hoping to do some updates and add in a few more folks that people may not even be aware of who excelled in a particular sport, and they deserve to be featured because they've been successful at whatever task they chose to undertake. Also, 50% of the exhibit is women, so we're especially proud because when you think about athletes, up until very recently, you really only focused on men. We like to do both, and so we have some wonderful stories of women who have been very successful in their athleticism.
Thank you so much for sharing about the museum, and definitely we'll put some more information about the museum and the website and the virtual offerings in the Storytime video up next.
Good. We're coming upon Black History Month, and so we'll have special programs that people can take advantage of. Every Sunday afternoon, we'll have a Black History program special. It'll be at 3 o'clock on Channel 15, also YouTube, and you can go to Legacy website.
Okay.
But young people will certainly enjoy watching that, as well as their families. We'll have a couple of other programs throughout the month of February.
Okay.
So if they can't visit here, they can go on our website. We have an events calendar that we're going to be putting up, and they can certainly come to some of the local events that we'll be hosting.
Thank you so much, Ramona.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Really love getting to learn more about our local history here in Lynchburg as it is vital to our community.
Right. Certainly agree.
February is Black History Month, where we come together to learn and celebrate about African American history and culture. Our story today introduces us to a few of those heroes in Follow Your Dreams, Little One, written and illustrated by Vashti Harrison. Follow your dreams, little one. There's so much good you can do. Just look at all the legends who came before you. Raise your voice like Langston James and Andre. Langston Hughes wrote poems about Black pride. James Baldwin spoke in a way that made people want to listen. Andre Leon Talley showed that grace and kindness are always in style. Use your art like Aaron, Gordon, and David. Aaron Douglas made paintings for and about Black people. Gordon Parks focused his camera on troubles in America. Sir David Adjaye designed buildings inspired by people and culture. Reach new heights like Alvin, Arthur, Bill, John, and Leland. Alvin Ailey danced all around the world. Arthur Ashe proved that even a quiet person can be a big voice for change. Bill Russell always tried to be the best teammate he could be. John Robinson taught Black pilots how to fly. Leland Melvin, who is one of our own local heroes, worked hard enough to travel into space. Make a difference like Garrett, Arturo, and Charles. Garrett Morgan was an inventor and a hero. Arturo Schomburg collected stories of Africans around the world. Charles R. Drew had an idea that saved a lot of lives. Stand up for what's right, like Harry, Bass, Frederick, and Thurgood. Harry Belafonte led the way for so many as a musician, actor, and activist. Bass Reeves was a lawman who protected good guys and animals alike. Frederick Douglass wrote his story and spoke up for those who couldn't. Thurgood Marshall fought for equal rights as a lawyer and judge. Wherever you go, whatever you see, reach for the stars and always be the best you that you can be. And that is the end of our story. Up next are a few of the many books that the library recommends to read during Black History Month, as well as throughout the entire year. Thank you so much for joining me here at the Legacy Museum for another story time around town. We at the library really encourage you to check out the museum in person as well as online with their many virtual opportunities. Up next, we will have some pictures and video of the museum. And we will see you next time for another story time around town.